So today I'm going to make some little baskets, like cookie baskets, that we can fill with whatever we want really. Any kinds of fruits. We could have in there raspberries and cream. We could have stewed plums, put a few stewed plums in there. But I'm going to do baked figs with mascarpone. That's my one. Now to start off with, I've taken the double chocolate chip cookie. I want a nice, the chocolatey kind of version, but you know, the others will be fine as well. Let's get them in here and blitz them down. You want to get these down to quite a nice, fine sort of powder, powder level. Okay, that's good for this point. Into there, we're going to put 50 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of golden syrup, and then we've got 40 grams of butter, which we're going to add bit by bit once it's already started combining. Top of that, I'm going to add maybe a tablespoon of cold water. And we're going to take this out and separate it into small little balls, probably about the size of a golf ball. Take the little chocolate dough ball-y numbers and just flatten them out. Try and get them as thin as you can. That will stop them from spreading once they're in the oven and leaking out over the sides. This time round in this tray I'm only going to do the 3, but if you had a bigger tray you could obviously fit more in there. I would make sure you give each one a good kind of gap between the edges and any of the other cookies, because they will sort of bleed, melt out a little bit. Get them about 4 inches or so in diameter, just enough so that once you fold them up later that you've got enough there to play with. Now they're going to go in an oven at about 130, 140, and we're going to cook them for maybe 20-25 minutes. Okay, so biscuits have been in for about 30-35 minutes. Let's get them out. It just started to develop a kind of a slight kind of firmness on the outside. They'll still feel sort of softish, but they've definitely developed a little kind of harder outer crust. Now, quickly, while they're still warm, we need to take our molds to create our baskets. So we're gonna just butter up the outside of these, stop them from sticking. Be generous, be liberal. The last thing you want is to get your perfect molded cookies on there, or shells, and not be able to get them off. So, carefully, using our spatula, we need to lift them off individually and just lay them over top. And it's really important that they're still quite warm. Just very gently allow them to droop down the sides. Don't force it, because you'll find the biscuit will crack, and then you'll have to start again. Do that with all three of them. Our almonds out. Don't want to overdo them, just to start taking on a slight kind of tan colour really, and you don't want to push them further than that. So now we just need to let these cool down properly so they get really super hard, and then we're ready to go. And this really is just an exercise of building now. All we're going to do is take our fresh ingredients, we're just going to build them up inside. So we've chilled them off and we've turned them out, and this is what we've got. They come out nice and bowl-like for us, yeah? This is how we can fill them with whatever we want. So let's start with the figs. Got my figs here. I'm just going to lay them in quite randomly. Nice little dollop of mascarpone in there. A couple dollops of mascarpone. And a couple more figs. That's the fig one. Really simple, really easy, and that's going to be absolutely delicious. So next, the grapes and dark chocolate. Very simple. Fresh grapes. Let's cut these all in half. Do plenty. You want this to be sort of spilling out of the sides really. Bit of whipped cream, put that on the top, and then the trusty grater. There you have that. It's your grapes, a bit of whipped cream. Whoop. And bit of dark chocolate. Last but certainly not least, a nice fresh kind of summery one, this one particular. Got some lovely Greek yogurt. I'm going to put a really nice generous spoonful of Greek yogurt in there. Like so. Now onto that. Got these lovely passion fruits. I love passion fruit. It's definitely one of my favourite. Just gently tease it out of its shell in your yogurt. Take our toasted almonds, just a small little sprinkle of that, and there you have it. Ben's baskets, 3 ways.